Hi everyone, welcome to our very first video on our YouTube channel. This is Buse, Head of Marketing and BD of ShiftUp. ShiftUp is a user acquisition agency. As ShiftUp, we offer two main services. These are App Store optimization and paid user acquisition. And within the paid part, we cover Apple Search Ads and Google UAC. We have been in the business for more than 6 years now. 60% of our business comes from ASO and 40% from the paid part. We are extremely KPI driven. That's why we have created our own KPI reporting dashboard called Metrical. Metrical drags data from app stores and mobile action. You can basically see all your data in one dashboard. It's really useful. We are also a full service agency. We cover everything from A to Z, including the designs. In this channel, we will talk about mobile growth tips, and today we will start with the first episode of our ASO audits. For the first episode, we will perform a quick ASO audit for the marketplace app Mercari. Mercari is among the leading marketplace apps in the app stores today, but there is still a way to maximize their app store visibility and therefore increase their chance of getting noticed. To do so, let me introduce you to our UA manager, Ege. Ege is an expert in ASO and paid user acquisition. Hi, Ege.
Hey Buse, hey everyone, welcome to our channel and welcome to the first episode of our ASO Audit series. Really excited to start this series, and hopefully we can bring some value to you guys, and you can use some of these suggestions that we're making. Well, without further ado, I'd like to start with the introduction of the app that we're gonna be auditing today. So it's Mercari. It's a well-known app. It's a marketplace app that's in the shopping category. We'll be auditing the iOS app, and we'll be focusing our attention to the United States localization. So today we'll have like two parts. The first part is going to be where we'll be looking at the app's current title, subtitle, its screenshots, and its competitors. And the second part will be where we'll be doing a quick keyword research and then assessing the keyword performance of the Mercari app, current performance of the Mercari app, and then at the end of that part, we'll be suggesting some changes, and we'll be pointing out to some opportunities and low-hanging fruits for Mercari app to leverage. So yeah, as I said, without further ado, we can jump right into it. So let's begin and have a look at the current situation of the app in the App Store. Obviously, Mercari is among the leading like marketplace apps in the App Store, and with like more than a million downloads, I think we can safely say that it's really like enjoying high keyword rankings in the App Store. So we're seeing that it's 28 in the shopping category, which is a really crowded category if you really have a close look. So we can say that it's really doing good in the App Store. And also, like, even though it has plus millions of downloads and has really great keyword rankings, there is still room for growth, and there's still room for improvement in the keyword fields of Mercari. So today we'll be pointing out some of those possible changes that could lead Mercari to a whole another level from a keyword ranking standpoint. So let's start with the title. Obviously, as I said, it's a marketplace app, and we're seeing that they have their brand name in the title. Obviously, all the apps have that, and then they're saying it's your marketplace. And the subtitle is obviously subtitle contains obviously the most relevant keywords after marketplace. So it's buy and sell almost anything. So right from the get-go, we can say that there are some redundant keywords that aren't really doing much for Mercari's keyword rankings. For example, your in the title, almost, and anything in the subtitle. So those might be the keywords that we could, really replace with other potential keywords to, leverage the space with that and take advantage of the extra keyword rankings and potential keyword rankings. If we come down, we're seeing the screenshots for the iPhone and the iPad of Mercari. We're seeing that, they're pretty much showcasing what the app's key value propositions are. You can, shop with confidence, pay over time. You can buy and sell almost anything. So pretty much good screenshots. We could suggest some changes and, potential A/B tests for the screenshot side to leverage the Apple's new tool, product page optimizations, where you can launch A/B tests and test out different screenshot sets. But that part will be, out of this video, so we'll be focusing pretty much on the keyword side in this one. And coming down to the ratings and reviews, so we're seeing that the score is really solid, 4.8 out of 5. It has more than 1.5 million ratings. So as I said, Mercury is doing great in the App Store from a rating, quality and quantity standpoint, which really plays a huge role in what we're doing. App Store optimization, it really affects how the app is ranking for certain keywords. It's definitely a parameter that Apple is checking out when it's indexing or ranking the apps for certain keywords. So great to see that. And with this, we're pretty much at the end of the first part, which is assessing the current situation of the app in the App Store. And then now we can move on to doing some keyword research and seeing how the app is ranking for some keywords that are relevant to it and what can be done to improve those rankings from a keyword change standpoint, or metadata as we call it, field changes. So let's jump into that real quick. So let's start with the keyword research. How can we do this keyword research? There are multiple ways to start with doing the keyword research. One is, checking out your competitors and see what they have in their textual fields in the App Store, and then start building up from those keywords. The second is, you can always come up with the related relevant keywords to your app, and then start tracking those keywords with, obviously you'll need an intelligence to do that. You can start tracking those keywords combined with the competitor keywords, and then come up with, combinations that make sense, etc. So that's a way to do keyword research. But as I said, you really need a keyword intelligence or mobile intelligence tool to do all these things pretty much easily. And there is one that we on a daily basis use for all of our App Store optimization operations, which is called Mobile Action. Mobile Action is a great tool. It really offers a lot of insights, a lot of tools, a lot of different tools that make your life easier when you're dealing with either ASO or on the paid side, Apple Search Ads. So it's a really great tool that you can rely on, and we've been relying on it at this point for now, I think, multiple years. So it's really great. It's solid. It's consistent. It's reliable. So I really recommend you go check out Mobile Action if you're in the market for a intelligence tool. So let's have a look at Mobile Action and start with our keyword research. So one thing you can do with Mobile Action, you can pick your app, and after doing that, you can build your own competitor list. As you can see here, I've added many of the competitors of Mercari app. You can ask, like, how can I find potential competitors that I can. One way to do that is you can go down to your product page, and then at the very bottom, you'll have this part which is called "You Might Also Like." So Apple pretty much hints the similar apps in this section, so people can consider also having a look at these apps. So we can pretty much say that these are competitors, and we can track them and see what they're doing and compare or benchmark our apps keyword performance or app store optimization level to those. um, Here they are in our competitor list. And as I said, we're going to do a quick keyword research. So Mobile Action has a tool called Keyword Spy, and we really love this tool because what it does is it analyzes the competitors you add in here and comes up with keyword suggestions. It also analyzes the current textual fields that you have for your app, and also the competitors, and come up with suggestions. So its name is hinting what it's doing too. So it's keyword spy. We're going to be spying some keywords from other apps. So um yeah, it's as I said, it's Mercari is a marketplace app, so the most obvious thing to do would be tracking marketplace, our own brand term, sell, buy. Maybe we can go on and have a look at the description. Uh, so a lot of keywords that might be really relevant to us. For example, shopping. Right off the top of my mind, I can say that we could add like shop to or shopping app to, but let's have a look at the suggestions over here. The keywords that we're ranking in the top 10 region over here. Mm, yeah, we could pretty much track all of these, but it would really make sense to track the ones that are like really important or relevant to our app. So I'll go ahead and take a look at all the suggestions that Mobile Action is making to me, and build a 150 word keyword list to benchmark. So yeah, I'll see you in a quick bit after I come up with a keyword list, and start auditing the keyword rankings of Mercury. So stay tuned. So, ta-da, drum rolls. I have concluded the quick keyword research. I was able to come up with like 100 keywords, as you can see over here, and maybe we can start with refreshing our page to see how our rankings are for the keywords. So let's maybe um, put the keywords in a ascending or descending order for the search score. And some of you might ask, like, what is search score? So it's a proxy number that Mobile Action gives us to represent the search volume of that particular keyword. So whenever you see 100, whenever you see 100, it'll be like top notch. A lot of millions of people are searching for that keyword, and whenever you see like 5, it will mean that it's the search score is pretty much on the lower side. So anything about like 20s or 10s, 15s, I'd say could be considered decent, and then about 40, I'd say really good, and then about 60, it'd be great search volume. So let's get into it and start with putting our keyword list into descending order from a keyword score perspective. So, and you know, we can also say like there are certain keywords that we should consider like very important, like marketplace. So let's have a look at marketplace and how we're doing for that keyword. So Marketplace has a 53 search score, and we can also track and see the search score trend for the marketplace keyword. It's pretty much stable. So above 50, which is great search volume. It's really relevant to our app, and then our rank is fifth for that particular keyword. So we already have it in our title, and we're ranking fifth for it. Online marketplace, we're ranking one. but as you can also see, like the overall volume for those second tier keywords are pretty much low. And another thing that we can check, we can say over here, if you look at the keyword your, it it's, let's think about it like this. If we were a user and we were looking for a marketplace app, would we search your marketplace or put the keyword your in any of our search queries? I'm pretty much sure that we wouldn't. So the your keyword we have in our title, and you can also see that here, it's pretty much eating up four letters in our title. And our title character limit is 30. So 4 out of 30, it's pretty much a big percentage if you look at it from that perspective. And as of now, if we count all the letters or all the characters that we have in our title, Mercari is only using the 20, like using only 25 characters. So if we get rid of your, we'll free up four more characters, and then we'll have 9 characters more to put something else in the title to potentially try to rank better or rank for them for that keyword at all. So maybe we could have a look at more like the most important keywords that might be related to Mercury, and because our category is shopping, maybe we could consider having shopping in our title. So our current rank for shopping is 50, and the keyword shopping has 55 search score. And whenever we add shopping, we'll be pretty much indexed by Apple for other keywords that contain shopping. So shopping apps, makeup shopping, shopping app, like a lot of different long tail keywords too. So we can consider having that. And then what we can also say is we could think about the app's functionalities, and when I do so, one of the things that comes up to my mind is another keyword that comes to my mind is maybe like retail. Let's see. So this keyword has a search score of 28, which is decent, which is okay. And then we're pretty much not ranking for it. And I bet because we're a strong app in the shopping category, if we were to add retail into our title, I'm pretty much sure that we could start ranking for it. And also, like, let's maybe open up an Excel sheet over here to see where, yeah, here's the keyword research keywords. Let's maybe open up a blank Excel sheet and see what we're doing from a character limit standpoint. So we have, let's say title, subtitle, and we have another keyword field or textual field that is not visible to the user but is indexed on App Store Connect, which is the keyword list. And we also have the description, the long description of the app, but this is not getting indexed by Apple, so we can pretty much paint it out and highlight it as red. So our current title is Mercury your marketplace. So, and maybe we can calculate the length of that whoops, over here, C4. Yeah, we're pretty much we're not using the space that we have to up to its fullest potential. So maybe we can say limit over here, and it'll be 30 for the title, 30 for the subtitle, and then 100 for the keyword list. And our current subtitle is buy and sell. Yeah, almost anything. Almost anything. So let's calculate the length of that, and then we can copy the formula down here. So len, and yeah. So as I said, your is taking up four characters, and then our limit is 30. So if we were to, maybe change this into retail shopping app, we could use 28 characters, and we know shopping has a really great search volume. We can like further our visibility if we were to rank better for that particular keyword. And we just saw that retail has the keyword retail has a great search volume too, or search score too. So, and we're not ranking for that keyword at all. So we can pretty much say we will rank for retail if we were to. We would rank for retail if we were to add it into our title. And app. So there are a lot of keywords that contain app. Um, so maybe we could also have a look at the keyword volume, and then the keywords that contain the keyword app in our keyword list. So shopping apps, we would be index for that shopping app. We could improve our ranking. AliExpress shopping. We could improve our consignment budget shopping app. For a lot of these long tail, low search score keywords, we could rank really, really high. Because let's have a look. So one suggestion was, we could try buy and sell secondhand, but it would be really a great idea to have a look at our current rankings for buy and sell, because we have them in the subtitle, and subtitle is the second strongest or second highest weight textual field for Apple's indexing. So let's have a look at buy and sell, how we're doing for them, and if it makes sense adding them in the title. So buy, we're ranking second, already ranking second. So putting it in the title, I'm not sure it's gonna like move the needle that much. So it might not be a great idea to put buy and send it. Yeah, we're ranked two in for sell keyword, so we're already ranking great for those keywords. Maybe like moving on with you know something like secondhand shopping could be a great idea, because we're not doing great. We're not doing great for the shopping keyword. We could try it out, and yeah, that's pretty much for the title. And you can Mercari app also can consider making its title retail shopping app, which would give us a great boost for, again, the shopping keyword, and then the retail keyword, which is not we're ranking for now, and for app containing keywords like AliExpress app, or AliExpress app shopping, or something like, or keywords like that. So it could really make sense to change the title to retail shopping app, or anything like that. Or again, one example could be secondhand marketplace. I don't know if that's gonna fit. No, it's not fitting. So, it's not a great practice, but Mercury could consider also like removing this one column, and then making the limit to the 30 characters. So there are a lot of suggestions that I can make, and these are educated suggestions, but you can't know how Apple is gonna rank you for a certain keyword without trying. So what this is where tracking intelligence tools and outside help might really make the difference, and where those elements come into play. So let's maybe stick with Mercury retail shopping app, maybe, or maybe second hand shopping. Yep. And if we come down to the subtitle, we're seeing that the subtitle is buy and sell almost anything. So we just checked buy and sell. We're ranking second for those keywords, um, which, really have solid search volumes. But would we like to maybe try different keywords that have higher search volumes, like maybe, luxury clothing or shoes? Potentially.
So the subtitle and title are really important, and another thing that is really important is having a diverse array of keywords in there and shooting for the largest amount of search score you can shoot for. um, well, in this example, we're seeing that we pretty much have a lot of different keywords that we for sure know that have great search volumes. One thing is having them in your metadata field, textual field, and another thing is actually ranking for those keywords. So we're pretty much dependent on the algorithm picking up the keywords that we place in here and ranking us for those keywords. So in the upcoming like 2, 3, 4 weeks, Mercury can pretty much observe where they stand for these keywords, and if they're able to climb the ranks for these. If they're not seeing any improvement at all, the best thing to do would be changing and shooting for the next best option as a keyword placement. So that's the title and subtitle for you. And one last thing that I want to talk about is the redundancy. So Apple is recommending against using certain keywords more than one time. So you can also see here that we're pretty much using the second-hand keyword twice. So to fix that, we can try to add maybe shoes and over here. So buy and sell shoes and clothing. Okay, doesn't really sound weird, or it's not grammatically incorrect, and we're pretty much adding another keyword that has really good search score in the App Store, or search volume in the App Store, that will be taking advantage of. So we're pretty much covered in that front too. And the next thing and the last thing that I want to mention is the keyword list. So keyword list is a 100-character long textual field that we, developers or ASO agencies, etc., or third-party people, we are able to access to keyword list in the App Store Connect. But the user that is searching for the X keyword and trying to find an app that suits to their needs doesn't really see this keyword in the product page of an app. So what that really means for us is we can pretty much have a little bit more flexibility as to what we can add in this textual field. So if, let's say, I'm trying to rank for a competitor term that I can't rank, I'm not ranking currently, we can add that competitor's name in here. Or I'm pretty much trying to catch a trend and show my app to users that are interested in that trend. We can add the trend's name in here. Maybe it can be it can be something about holidays, something about a certain trend or an event. So we can add those into the keyword list, because the keyword list is pretty much not visible to the user. One big thing with the keyword list is, and this is a big mistake that people are making, and I'm seeing this for a lot of clients that we start working with. People are adding spaces in the keyword list. So the keyword list, you have to separate your keywords with commas and commas only. So please do not add spaces between or before and after those commas. Please use that as efficiently as possible without adding any spaces. So that's another thing that I can mention which is really, really important. So yeah, that's pretty much it from title, subtitle, and keyword list standpoint. And one last thing could be, saying or mentioning the importance order of these metadata fields or textual fields. So title is the first and heaviest weight, and subtitle is the second weight from an impact standpoint, and the keyword list is the third highest impact for the keyword rankings.
That will be pretty much it from me for today. If you have any questions, anything you would like to ask, you can reach out to us on LinkedIn, on our socials, and also if you're really interested in getting ASO services with me, more than happy to perform a free audit for your app too. So please visit shiftup.com. That will be SHYFTUP.com, and reach out to us. We can perform a quick ASO audit for you too, and potentially we can work together and we can help you take care of all of this complicated stuff that you're seeing, and we can help you, for a lot of different things than just doing keyword research. Obviously, we're not limited to 100 keywords when we do. When we start working with a client, we usually track like thousands of keywords. So we got you covered in that front too. So please feel free to reach us out, and then we can take it from there. So thank you for tuning in. Hopefully we'll see each other in the second episode, where we'll be doing another audit for another app. And stay safe out there. Thank you. Goodbye.